Hi everyone, happy week 5. Um, so for this week's discussion, it was about progressive reforms and how it influences us today in our political process, laws, social attitudes. Um, so if you think about it, many of the progressive reforms can still be seen today in our modern politic process, our laws, our social attitudes, many institutions, and one example is in our democracy tools, such as recall, which gives us direct influence over legislation and over our elected officials. This allows us to vote on laws or recall elected officials. Another example is the establishment of our representatives, and we can select the party nominees, which is a key reform, and this took the power away from the party leaders and gave more power and influence to the general electorate, which is a standard part of our political process, our political system. As far as economics, there were a couple of things that stood out to me. Both of them were the antitrust laws, and that helped stop monopolies, which we still fight today. Um, One example today would be the Kroger and Safeway merger that's being fought because it's going to be considered a monopoly. Um, but this kind of laid down the foundation for the regulations, so we would have fair competitions, and businesses would not be able to have monopolies over us. Um, and then for social and cultural attitudes, and the progressive era helped a lot as far as women's rights, especially with passing the right for women to vote in 1920 with the 19th Amendment. And that started the fight for gender equality, which is still prominent to this day. One example would definitely be reproductive rights. That's something that is still being fought to this day, especially with a lot of things that's happening with other states. And honestly, and if you think about it, the progressive era influenced a lot in our society, and it helped us find ways to protect our workers and our consumers, and also in our the way we are politically. So, yeah, I hope everyone has a great week.